So is this still picking me up? Because it shouldn't be, because my microphone should be muted. And now it should be absolutely fine. So is this still picking me up? Because it shouldn't be, because my microphone should be muted. Right, let me just test this right now. Why is it coming up with an error? So now there should be no sound because it has the mute button off. Let me just test this right now. So now there should be no sound because it has the mute button off. Now I should have sound back again. And everything should be perfectly normal. Now I should have sound back again. Right, that's better. Right, let's get this started in a minute. Right, that's better. Right, let's get this started in a minute. Right, let's get this started in a minute. Okay, we are back once again with day 2 of the It's Coming Home Road to Glory. What we're going to do today is we are going to smash out squad battles for a couple of hours. I'm probably going to play till like 6 PM, see if there is any content. I doubt there will be today, but I just want to see if there is anything today. A couple of packs to open once we get in there. I've got a lot of new players I want to show you that I picked up overnight. If you remember, we listed up a whole bunch of players that we packed from my starter packs. Managed to get them all sold off. I think there's still a few left over that I'm trying to sell, but we'll get those sold on. And I will show you the new team once we get in. Okay, so some more players have sold already. That's fantastic. So it looks like we've just got the odd few left over. That's great to see. Couple more left over. That gives us nearly 9k in the bank. So here is the new updated squad. You'll see we have an entirely new backline. Dean Henderson, Trippier, Maguire, Stones and Shaw. 1.5, 2.7, 2k for him, 2.7. A great snipe with a shadow for 5.9 on Shaw. We've also picked up Maddison as a replacement for Lingard in the midfield. Harvey Barnes and Badawake as wide options. Should we choose the wide formation? And then we have obviously the formation that you saw yesterday, which still has Lingard and Kent in it. We're just going to run some squad battles today. Before we do that, I'm just going to open my packs that I have left over. We have an objective completed, which is very interesting. Ah, excellent. There you go, so more coins coming in. That's going to push us nearly to 10k now, isn't it? Good. Right, so I think we have 3 packs. 2 untradeable, 1 tradable. The way you can tell is that little symbol next to the pack, because that one is the same colour as the pack. That means it's tradable. These 2 are untradeable. So let's get the tradable one open first, since it is the worst one out of the 3. And that's going to be Murillo. Again, players like this are of no use to me, so I'm just going to list them up for like 850. See if we can get some more coins in. The purpose of today's mini grind is going to be to push towards either Harry Kane or Ivan Toney, depending on what I'm feeling. White flame cannons, interesting. Jumbo 26 gold players pass. We'll get the Jumbo 26 since that's got some consumables in it. There's no guarantee of a rare player in this, although we do get a rare player. That is going to be Rui Patricio. I feel like that's a bit of an unfair downgrade for him. He didn't really do anything wrong last year at Wolves. All untradeable and no duplicates, which is fantastic. We'll just keep all of that. And of course the gold players pack. Can we get someone that we want? It is Boards, and that is going to be Ocampos. Good 82 rated card. He'll be useful when we come to doing the SBCs. Definitely don't have enough players in our club yet to start doing stuff like that. Anyone else that would be interested? Mason Holgate, that's another option in defence. And Mavididi could be another option at left mid instead of Harvey Barnes, or I don't feel he'll ever get a chance over him. We'll add them to the squad if we have room for them. Preview pack won't be available till 6. We'll do that then. 10k in the bank already. Looks like someone's already sold. That's interesting. Murillo, probably because of his pace. Probably should have checked him a bit more clearly. But without any further ado, let's get straight into squad battles. I know we need to get a cross, so that is going to be my first priority. I'm going to risk it on Legendary. I've had a lot of people saying that squad battles is really tough at the moment, but and I also want to try out all of the new players. I've also been doing some tinkering with the custom tactics. You've seen if you watched yesterday that I've been employing 3 at the back. I had my complaints about the 3-4-3 with them being too wide, so I'm going to try 3-4-2-1 to begin with, and I want to try the 3-1-4-2, whacked in a 5-4-1 as a more defensive option. Other than that, I think we are good to go. Actually, there is one thing I want to change, and I want to make Maguire the captain. Everyone else should be as is. Maddison on free kicks, I'm more than happy with. He's got good free kick accuracy. If anything, he should be on both. Trippier on corners, maybe not, but we'll see. There's no harm in trying it just for this one. So we're already on 10k. We want to try and push towards 30k for either Kane or Tony, and then we can start looking at chemistry styles for the players we've got here as well. Very interested to see how Maguire gets on. I know it's only squad battles, but if pace really isn't going to be a factor this year, it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Let's put Cole, Holgate and him in. Is he a better option than who we already have on the bench? Probably not. Although I suppose we should put him in for Rashford. We're not going to need Rashford on the bench for this. Right then, let's get on with it. I did set it to legendary, didn't I? Yes, I did. Excellent. Definitely not going to be able to see the opposition team, but that's fine by me.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions.
We don't want to waste any time anyway. Let's get straight into it. I imagine it's just a standard 4-4-2. Yeah, it is. I'm going to try out the 4-3-2-1. Sorry, 3-4. Was it 3-4-2-1? That's what I'm trying.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game, and that for me is the area.
I've also heard that if you do, what is it? This. That's the new skilled bridge. Interesting. Seems to be well under control when you use it, so. Seems like we already have a team set up on stupidly defensive play as well.
This is the lineup for the home team. Kieran Trippier starts alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks, and handed the role of lone striker is Danny Ings.
We do need a cross, like I said, and it looks like for some reason that did not go where I aimed it. That's good from Maguire. That's exactly what we want from the physical players.
And Clark on the ball.
Who's that? That's Barnes.
Milner.
Okay, so Mavidi's tucking in.
They do pass the ball with authority. Milner.
Wow. Okay, this is not going to be easy. Can you get that breakaway there, Maddison?
James Maddison.
No, you're not the quickest. Could be a chance to get that cross here. Can Danny Ings get there? He can, but he can't quite squeeze it in. It's a good effort, though.
Edwards.
It's a good play from Madueke. Can he burst into the space? Get all the way through? He can. Can he finish? He can't. Can Danny Ings? Yes, he can. Nice. No, we're on the clock. No time for celebrating. We're on the clock. Okay, so it does look like the wingers are going to tuck in between the midfielders when you use this formation, which might end up being a problem. We'll have to see. Seems that they still need to work on getting the balance right.
Playing with purpose and control.
It's good from Trippier.
Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next.
Should be comfortable for Henderson.
Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way.
Ooh, that was sloppy from me there. Yeah, so you see Phillips coming out and covering, which is... I've got no problem with that. It's more this bit here, when we get the ball back, Madueke and Barnes are the ones sort of tucked in the middle. So it seems like I either have to choose, I either have to have them too wide or too narrow. Good chance for the overload that we want here. Here's Trippier. Can we look for that cross again? Ings! Oh. We are also trying Ings on the hands today, see if that makes a difference.
His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
So is this Haaland? Yeah, see, this is why you want Maguire. Good from Maddison.
And he read it superbly.
Yeah, see, I don't mind them like that. That's just where I wanted them yesterday. Just tucked in off the side. Not causing too much of an effort for the wide players. And then they can track back in here.
Really good interception.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Then they're sort of ready in these tucked in positions, ready to dive at the play. There's Maddison there. Ings, good strength.
The old lady regaining possession. Osman.
Good shape held there, boys. Good from Barnes and Maddison. Chance to get Madueke away here. Uses his pace. Chance for a cross. Maddison scores! Will it count though? Will it count as a cross? It was from inside the box, but it is a goal from a cross. You cannot argue with that. Good pressure from Ings. Should be able to drive away here. It's only Kieran Clark, I believe. Ah, I've overrun it. Unlucky.
Well, he comes off his line at just the
Interception from
right
Phillips.
time.
Yeah, see, that worries me. Phillips is now outside of Madueke. So I may have to set him to stay forward.
Edwards. Holland.
Let's get build up play. Can we keep it tight? We can. Well done, John Stones. Why am I not getting desktop audio?
Now
Actually?
the delivery. Insufficient accuracy
Oh,
as
right.
regards the corner. Well, not giving him any breathing room.
Well, no surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession and have used it really
Hopefully
well.
should now be getting the game sound starting to come through.
And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Or not.
The
Chance for
attack
another cross though.
continues. They're making
Ings.
considerable
Not
progress.
quite this time.
No nonsense clearance. Edwards. Osman. It's with Edwards. And back with Clark.
Okay.
Holland. Here's Milner.
Bottle design, just trying to set up the Elgato properly
couldn't
while I'm
keep the
playing,
ball.
which is never smart.
Holland. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Calvin Phillips.
That's a great ball.
Here's Luke Shaw.
Ah, if that had gone to Maddison, that would have been a great play.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Holland.
Nice.
He's going forward well.
Should
here.
really be half time, but yeah, definitely be
Well,
half
it
time
fizzles
now.
out thanks to that piece of defending.
There we go. Right, I'm just going to quickly
And the whistle
try and
is sounded for half-time in this
sort the Elgato out.
to deliver that time.
Oh well. Just looks like the game sound isn't going to come through. That's not the end of the world. I tend not to like it that much anyway.
The ball is rolling again, and the
Right, we'll try this half back on the
real
other formation.
mountain to climb in the
See
second
if we can,
half.
how noticeable the difference is. That's good from Rice. Don't think it'll be a foul. No, it's not. Chance for Madueke to get away here, I think. Gonna have to use Phillips though.
Phillips.
Well, let's try one of these finesse shots. Madueke! Unlucky.
Oh, it wasn't far away, but above the crossbar.
Yeah, see already how they're further out wide where we've changed the system now.
A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Milner.
Might just be that we need to change. Ooh, I've left a gap there, but
Well, that
the
does
shape
not
held.
nullify the opposition. The
That's sloppy.
Was on, and that's a fantastic tackle.
But that's good defending. Now Barnes can break.
And the counter
Maddison and
looks
Barnes,
on
the two
here,
Leicester boys
options
combining. Ings, Maddison, good movement from Shaw on the overlap.
Harvey Barnes. Promising pass. What can they do from here? Precise ball movement.
Maddison.
Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit though. And they're making a change. Haaland. A very good tackle.
That's good. Use Maduake's space to dive down the middle with Trippier himself.
Ings. And now it's Phillips. Maddison. And now Shaw.
Shaw, that is a cross, and that is a goal from a cross. Well played, Danny Ings. Lovely ball in from Luke Shaw on his debut. That's exactly what we want to see. So maybe the original shape was the right one.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.
Yeah, I'm much more comfortable having Phillips and Maddison in here. Although I could do with them passing it a little bit better.
Really good interception.
Oh, unlucky Maduake.
Oh, great vision.
Oh, he's got it through his legs. Got back in well though, Trippier, with a couple of good tackles there. And another. Now another chance to counter. Phillips can break.
Oh, that's an interesting
Ooh,
pass.
maybe I should have played it over the top. I wanted to test out Danny Ings' new speed.
And back with Clark.
Good little ball roll there.
Dempsey.
Well then Luke Shaw again. Now the turnover. Good from Ings. Good from Maduake as well. There's the space. Here's the men over. Barnes. Shaw tucks inside him. Not quite this time from Luke Shaw. Player switching's feeling a lot better offline than online, but I think that was always a problem. That's good from Maddison. And that's really good from Phillips if Maddison can get there first, which he can. Can he lay it off for Harvey Barnes? Here is Barnes! And that is terrible shooting. Can Maduake keep it in? He can't. A couple of changes. Get Maddison off and we'll put Lingard on. Stick Kent on out wide for Barnes after that miss. And Maduake's tired, so we'll give Mavididi a chance. Is he left-footed? He is left-footed. Okay, so we'll play him that way around. Oh dear, no, not that. There we go. Yeah, I'm certainly having more joy in 3-4-3. Squad battles at least, anyway. I suppose when we play online it'll be a different story. Can't get that first? Not quite.
Clark. Edwards. Dempsey.
This is the other thing I like. Like, you keep your shape so much better in this one.
Showing considerable guile.
That's good skill. Good play from Rice though. Got a bit lucky. Haaland, but there is Maguire again. Considering Haaland is supposed to be one of the best players on this game, and we are, I believe, playing on Legendary, it would be a bit embarrassing. This is unprofessional. Henderson's come a long way for that and dealt with it brilliantly. And Lingard's made a good move to get away as well. Play it to feet, I think. And then we can look to switch it. Here comes Mavididi. I think it's his first touch. And he didn't play it with the correct foot, unfortunately. I tried to open it up for his left. Didn't quite happen the way we wanted it to.
On the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing,
Opposition's now on the press, which is interesting.
It's been a really good win.
Something we're definitely going to be dealing with online at times. That's what we have to back ourselves to play the right passes. And that's brilliant from Maguire. And there's a big open space for Danny Ings down the middle. And Trippier's found him. Danny Ings, simple ball across for Kent. And what a save. Wow. You can't just be casual anymore. Have to put your foot through it. Let's see if we can make use of the corners. Maguire, I wanted him to head it, but unfortunately he volleyed it, which is a shame. Phillips, Ings, Lingard's in the space here. Jesse Lingard, surely a goal, and it is. And are we finally going to see it? No, he's done the Volta one again. One day we'll get him to do it. 4 more minutes to get the last goal. Brilliant again from Rice. There's that press, and I've panicked giving it away. Could be costly, and is. Damn. That's what you get for losing your concentration. You get punished and you lose points. However, that is not where I played that pass. Let's not concede a second.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. It might be on for them.
That's good.
Perfect.
Is that our ball or is that a corner? It's a corner.
And a corner will be next.
Try and get Lingard into space for the counter if we can get it.
Over it comes. The clearance wasn't decisive.
Don't think there's going to be enough time.
Oh, wonderful save. Will he
Is the referee blow full time? Good. Ah, it's so unfortunate that we lose out on those skill points. It was on legendary as well. That is a real shame. There's a lot more skill points as well. So please tell me it gave me the cross. It must give me the cross for the second one. Yeah, it did. Awesome. That completes the stadium development. However, we are not going to be using the Challenger Stadium because we are going to be using Wembley. Something which I still don't think I've actually done yet, have I? Just quickly check. It's not in squad, is it, anymore? Club. Stadium. Structure. No, I haven't. There we go. Now we're where we're supposed to be. The home of football. No time to mess about though. That looks like a proper team. Okay, so this is a proper team. Let's see how the tough legendary really is against an actual team that should cause us problems. From what I experienced in that game, I actually preferred the 3-4-3. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with 3-4-3 and I'm just going to knock the width down a little bit. Because the wide players are set to stay wide anyway, aren't they? And they're set to free run and come short, yeah. We'll try that. And if I'm still not satisfied, then we've got a third formation I want to try later on anyway. Of course, we'll play the England kit. England versus Holland. We saw our opposition was playing that 4-1-2-1-2, which will be a test for our wide setup. They're going to want to be pushing down the middle, and we want to be trying to play around the outside of them. As a Manchester United fan, it's so good seeing Van der Beek in the Holland kit once again. I'm hoping he gets a call up again soon. Played really well last night despite the loss to West Ham. That's danger. Okay. So it looks like the real legendary has arrived. We're just going to have to keep our composure. Brilliant save, Henderson. This looks like what I was promised. Good from Adama Traore. That's good from Shaw, though. Okay. Everybody settle. Get in your shape. Let's get on. This is going to be the key. Oh, interesting. When they're defending, it still defaults to a flat 4. That's That's going to be very useful, actually, in a 4-1-2-1-2 setup.
The
But there's the extra man. That's what we're looking for. There's the cross, and there's Maddison! Is that corner? It is. Can we find Harry Maguire? Can we find anywhere close to Harry Maguire? No, we can't. I expect much better from Trippier.
And introducing the visitors lineup today. Kieran Trippier starts alongside Luke
No
Shaw
point
as
rushing
fullbacks.
out
And
someone
handling
like
the role
Maguire
of
and a
lone
Rashford.
striker is Danny Ings.
That's good. That's good use of the shape. Now we need to look for gaps. Ings has tried to make a burst through the middle.
Emphasis on creativity.
There's the overlap from Shaw.
Shaw.
Needs a bit of support. Finds Madueke. Good feet. Phillips to Trippier. Barnes. Madueke again. He's good on the finesse.
Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the
Oh dear.
extent that I thought
Left himself
it
a bit
might.
open there.
I'm sure, Stuart, the video analysis will have identified Marcus Rashford as one of the main threats they've got to deal with.
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's
I was making a
player
lot
when
of
he
use
gets
of the
ball out
driven
of his feet, gets
pass.
shots away. He could be the
I'll have to look
outstanding
out for
player
that when I'm
today.
playing myself.
Well, that piece of play very easy on the eye.
It's good from Rice. That was good from Rice, no?
To the spot, penalty. Well, it had to be a penalty and a booking part of
Did
the
he trip
story
it?
as well.
Maybe. I thought he came away with the ball. Oh my god, a shot for it isn't gone to me. How am I supposed to tell where he's going?
From the spot and finding the time.
Oh well, that's our first goal conceded on legendary difficulty. Doesn't look like it's going to be the last in this game either.
Ndombele.
Just need to keep our composure. Well, okay then. If I was given away a penalty for a slam in the side, then how am I not getting a free kick from a slam in the back?
Space and time for the cross. Well, he's been forced out of play this
Inconsistent
time.
refereeing again, it seems.
James Maddison.
Got to make use of this width. Really do.
Trippier now. Ings. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Phillips. Maddison.
That's really good play. Can we get the shot away with Ings? No, we can't. Trip from behind once again.
Antonio. Here's Ndombele.
Player switching is struggling again as well. Perhaps it's just the speed of player switching.
They
It
prize them open now.
you have to time it so.
Rashford. Teammate available.
I couldn't defend that any better. I literally could not defend that any better. I covered every possible option.
Fully merited.
Well, here's the replay. He's done
Yeah,
well.
Stones just gets dragged across.
Teammate, and the finish is clinical. He just makes
Okay.
it look so easy, doesn't he?
Let's try the other formation then. See if we can get more joy out of that. Put an extra man in the midfield to deal with their threat whilst keeping our width.
Shaw.
Immediately give it away once again.
Adama.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Van de Beek.
It's too easy.
Creative from the Black Cats.
See, this is where I'm misunderstanding the physical. Because there's no way that Rice gets out physical by Rashford there. And that's offside. Thank you.
Oh, he's done it. But
There's no way that Rice gets out physical by Rashford.
It's not going to
And yet he just breezes past
He
him.
thought he was onside here, but the
Is there like a
assistant, I think,
button
was
I need to be
absolutely
pushing?
right.
Barnes.
That's good. That's using the extra man in midfield to get Luke Shaw away. Shaw is in. And it lags. How are we lagging in squad battles? I pushed A. Change formation does seem to have worked though. Here's Maddison. And that's a lovely finish. And we're back in the game. Formation change does seem to have worked. Starting to create spaces in the middle now.
Marcus Rashford. Armstrong. Here's Ndombele.
This is where we need to get players coming out on the cover.
Donny van de Beek. Rashford. And the keeper will happily collect
Again,
that
that's
one.
just poor game design. Why is it not just allowed my goalkeeper to take that? Why is Maddison, or whoever it was, tried to stop it? Has he got that through? He has. Ings, though, needs some support. Looks like he's going to get it from Trippier. It's Shaw, and there's Madueke on his favoured left. Can't quite get the shot away properly. Do need to be trying to go for these timed finishes. They do seem to be more important again this year. Good from Maguire. Maddison again.
So 1 minute of
Into stoppage time.
That's what the officials have said.
Trippier looks for Madueke.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
That's going to be half time. Thought to get a corner out of him, but not to be. Okay. Tough. Definitely tough. You'll see there what we've changed to the 3-1-4-2. That's what's created us better opportunities. Trying to get Trippier pushed on here. It's actually Maddison that's made that run. Needs to sort squad numbers out really. Here goes Shaw and Ings. Shaw and Ings trying to combine there. It's going to be our throw-in though. Take it quickly to Shaw. Get it back to Danny Ings and he can drive at the box. Can't get the pass away that he needs. Oh, that's too easy to get out. Not letting the passes through though. Seems like the amount of power you put on a pass matters as well. You saw there how soft that pass was just because I tapped it. Normally, well, last year should I say, those passes would have just had the extra power to get there.
He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately,
that's poor
that
from
can't be
Shaw.
said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
And this is what they want.
What can the Black Cats do from this position?
That's good defending though. And very good from Maddison. Now there's a chance to break. And Madueke is quick if we can get the run right. And the pass right, which Maddison has. And Madueke's in on that favoured left foot again. And he scores! Making use of the high defensive line of our opponents once again to get the ball through. Madueke turns goal scorer this time after providing the first assist. It's those two again actually. It's Madueke and Maddison down that right hand side. They've done the damage here. And now we're level. Need to push on for the win. Good from Calvin Phillips, but then a stupid pass gives it away again. Barnes.
Calvin Phillips.
Madueke. Looking to combine with Trippier this time. Shaw sees the run of Ings. Danny Ings. Hangs one up. Maddison was in there. It's going to fall here for Armstrong, but Trippier's on him. Got to put pressure on the goalkeeper here. Hugo Lloris. He's done well to get it clear. Body's over on the far side here.
Goals and a lot of near misses. It's been great entertainment.
Incredibly trying to stretch us. And Trippier got him well, but foul seemed to be given there. Don't think that was, but
Alexander Arnold. Well, they're on the scent of
see, it just
something
auto
positive.
switched me there. Do I still have auto switching? I'll have to check that after this play. Trippier now. Brings in Luke Shaw again. Ings, can he find Shaw back? It should have found Luke Shaw. It's glitched through him. Let's just check our settings real quickly, because that did auto switch me right there. No, you see, I'm on manual. Things like that are what worries me, because that auto switched me to a defender there, even though I didn't need to be switched. We're going to go for it. We're going to take Shaw off for Umavidi this time. And I'm going to put Jesse Lingard on for Maddison, who was tiring, but is playing really well. Don't think Bamford's going to be physical enough. I'll leave Madueke. I'm actually going to put Kent on. We're going to try and make full use of their high line. Try and get both quick players in.
For the keeper.
Shaw's worked really hard for this.
has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Calvin Phillips.
Good from Phillips.
Rice with it.
Lingard takes the position out wide. Rice gets allowed to move forward. Here's Kent. Now Trippier. Drills one across. Doesn't find any of him. Very quick build-up play here from our opponent. Oh, that's quick from Rashford. And why is the defence dropped so deep? Why is the defence dropped so deep? There's no need. They were like on the goal line. Look where they are. What sort of positioning is that? Lots of worrying signs from this game. 20 minutes to get ourselves back level. We're going to try and do it immediately. Mavididi. And he looks for Kent. Can't find him. See, how can they be so high then, but then when it gets across the halfway line, all of a sudden they're so deep? Did he keep himself on side? I'm not sure he did. He didn't. Sloppy.
Couldn't keep it.
That's where we need to try and cut them open again. Umavidi, Kent. Madueke does well. Finds Barnes. Slips it in behind for Mavididi, and he can't put it in.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it?
Maybe I could have squared it to Kent. It was a snapshot. I felt we could score it. That has not given me anyone to challenge for that ball.
Oh, they've lost it.
Chance there. Brilliant movement from Kent. And the pass is not good enough from Umavidi.
Quick thinking from the keeper.
Have to step it on now. Need to get a goal, and we need to get it now.
Now with Koch. Mendy. Koch. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Ndombele. Well, they keep the ball moving.
I think there's nothing we can do against Vegas' height and power. That's good from Rice.
So to dispossess your opponent. Calvin Phillips.
Need to try and breach that line again. Good from Barnes. And then what is that touch? Mavididi breaks the line again. Mavididi looks for Madueke! They find the equaliser. Can they find the winner before extra time?
Ndombele and Rashford. And a goal at this stage.
Going to be a chance here. Man over. And it's not letting me tackle. And we've got lucky. This is what I mean. The team is pushed so far up. How can they be so deep for that Veghorst goal?
Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest.
Phillips, Kent, Mavididi, not Mavididi, Madueke. Too many players, similar names. Again, Rice should not be losing that, and there's the defence dropping stupidly deep, and they've scored. No, this isn't right. This isn't right. Why is the defence so deep again?
Well, here it is again. The through ball.
We're in our shape, and then they've just dropped. That's just horrendous. Is it because, is it DDA? Did the game just want them to score? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that at all. I felt like I've been completely screwed over there. Why? Why are we dropping? I'm not on a drop back setup. Look at these 2 goals here. Where are they going? How is that marking? They're there. And then they've just decided they're in their shape. They're exactly where they need to be. And the moment that ball gets played out wide, they all just run into the box. That's not defending. And then again here. In our shape, where we need to be. One ball gets played, and look at them run backwards. How is that marking? They're not even, like, together. They've just left a huge gap in the middle for the shot. Interesting. Very interesting. Put the the contracts on. I'm going to have a little look at the custom tactics on that. Pressure on heavy touch, depth 30. So maybe we are too deep. Maybe push the depth up to 40 maybe. I don't particularly... Look, they're even on step up. The defence is literally on step up other than Maguire. So why was Stones defending in his own penalty area like that? Has to be the depth. It has to be. There's no other logical explanation for it. Worrying though. Worrying because situations like that will arise all the time online.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football.
Now we've essentially wasted a game.
I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and
opposition here, I think we're playing 4-3-3-4, which will really suit the way we play. Gives us loads of space out wide. And give us these options in the middle like this.
And their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
So I have to use the men appropriately.
Time to play it over.
Shaw picking up in the midfield. There's Maddison. Ray, you want him.
And blocked for now. This is how the visitors will set up today. Kieran Trippier starts alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks, and handed the role of lone striker is Danny Ings.
See, they didn't drop into their box then. Oh, but the game just lags and I concede anyway. Brilliant. Brilliant. Passed it back to the keeper, except, oh wait, guess I didn't.
Shaw. Maddison with it.
And now we're in trouble because, again, look how deep our opponents are. But they're not dropping into their own line though, are they? Look at them, they're all on the edge. Why aren't they dropping into the box like our players were?
Maddison.
Oh, that's unlucky. So's that. Let's bring ourselves forward a bit.
Mount. Rafinha. And it's played into the centre. Well, he dealt with that ball played.
Guess we still don't get locked onto headers either. Thought that'd be something they would have patched, but guess not. Are we going to run? No.
Alex Telles has it.
That's good from Trippier. Now's a chance to get going. Madueke. Phillips. How is that your touch? Maddison does well. Navidi. Madueke. Getting confused. Madueke. Madueke. Why is Maguire at the back? Maybe that's why. John Stones! Ings scores! Terrible goal. Terrible goal, but at least we're level. This isn't even the best of teams. It's quite a slow team. Mason Mount, someone on our radar. Come on, Barnes. Seen nothing from you in these opening 2 games. That's a bit better from you, though. Drive through on Conser, but no way past. That's a foul.
And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Now he must favour the cross.
That's perfect defending that.
Superbly read and executed.
Right, now we can build. Or we can lag and give the ball away again.
Trippier.
That's good.
And now it's
Now
finished.
sure it should be on. We should have 2 men over as well.
Harvey Barnes.
Shaw, Barnes, Madison support.
Madison.
Good tracking from our opposition
They
there.
keep passing away. Shaw. Stones.
Just about trying to find the gaps. That's the
Keeping
key.
it moving
There's
dynamically.
one. Find Shaw.
Possibilities inside the box.
Still Shaw. Looks for
Really
Ings, but
important
it's well
piece of
defended.
last-ditch defending.
Phillips. Maduake. Looks for the
Putting his
gap for
body
the
on the line.
finesse, but not to be. Starting to get the hang of the player switching as well.
Jota. On to Jesus.
Still not got a hold of the physicality at all though. It makes no sense to me. See, I've played a pass there. I've played a pass there. How has the game not registered that I should be in control of that situation? That's a great ball from Trippier. Good one too as well.
Getting forward. Shaw. But they took care
That's
of
too
the
easy.
situation defensively.
It's too easy to defend against.
Rafinha. Now with Jesus. Diogo Jota. And unable to keep possession.
See, how is that not a foul? He's not played the ball, he's just tripped me up.
Diogo Jota.
I bet they score from this.
Gabriel
I bet they
Jesus.
score from this.
It has
What
to
a
be.
save, Henderson.
And a strong glove on the ball.
Unbelievable. It's good from Maduake. Not good enough though.
Possession, a bit
Too easy for the
easily.
AI.
Declan Rice. And the attack looks promising. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely.
Player switching's all going wrong again.
Mount. Jota.
It's too easy. It's done it again.
Well, courage has to be part
I'm
of
playing
every
passes.
makeup.
And they're just not responding.
Foul there, but he's got that absolutely right.
Oh,
And so it is, they-
when is there ever no added time? When is there ever no added time? Come on, EA.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway.
See, again, this is where the physicality is confusing me, because I've won that, surely. I'm in front of him with a stronger player.
Azpilicueta. Declan Rice. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Mount.
It's up to itself here.
Rice with it.
You can feel
See
it.
if something comes of this. Well,
Managed to keep a
nothing
good
comes
line,
of it
though.
in the end.
See, again, why didn't we drop into the box that time?
He knew where the space
Why is it only on
was.
certain
He's
occasions?
just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Maguire.
Let's go from Maduake. Can we get inside here? No, AI sees to that.
Phillips.
Phillips.
Ings.
Ings. Oh, it's to Maduake. Come on, EA.
Out of it. Can they hit on the break?
Barnes.
Ings.
Ings. Maduake again. Just, they don't fall for anything, do they?
Trippier. Here's Luke Shaw. Madison. Trippier now. This man will get most of the plaudits for his
That's all we got.
contribution up to this point.
Plays around the outside.
Well, they weren't at their
Luke Shaw!
Crossbar got in the way.
Would work again.
Well, that was a bit unlucky because you just get the feeling
Well then,
they
Trippier.
need to make the most
Good
of
play
one
from
of these
Madueke as
chances.
well. Rice. Maddison. Ings. Phillips. And he has a go, but
Well, just centimetres over the
not to the
ball.
standard and
Powerful
required.
shot.
We can definitely get round them. But they're so solidly in defensively. How is Diogo Jota winning that over Rice? What am I not doing?
And with that, the attack fizzles out.
That's poor. That's a really bad pass from Luke
Keep
Shaw.
the ball.
And then James just bursts away from Barnes. Doesn't make
And we're
sense.
inside the final 30 minutes. Rafinha.
That's better.
And they'll be
That's what I
happy
expect to see from my
regain
physical
possession.
player. Come on, Barnes. Run. No. Cool. Cheers,
Teamwork
EA.
and commitment. Milner. Here's Rafinha.
Oh. And then when you actually have the opportunity to just take the ball away, you do that.
Mount.
Of course, there, Declan Rice is an absolute
Declan
monster.
Rice.
Chance to get Trippier down the outside here.
Trippier. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count.
It's a good block.
It is to be a throw-in.
It's Conser, isn't it? So we're not going to win that physical battle. I think this is the problem with Ings. We need a big physical striker.
Nice looking
To switch it
pass.
again. Holding that
James
tight
Maddison.
shape. And again, it's too easy.
Challenge.
It's too easy for them to make tackles. I don't understand why we can't tackle like that.
Mount.
Well, these fans are pushing their team on here. They sense a winner's coming.
So 20 minutes to go. Diogo Jota. Well, the defending not the best here. Oh, it comes.
Right, let's get the subs on. Shaw's playing well, so I'll leave him on this time. Let's get Lingard on in there. I take Ings off this time for Bamford. I'm going to put Kent on for Barnes because I've still not seen enough from Harvey Barnes just yet. Maduake's doing alright out there, but
Comes to nothing in the end.
not seen enough from
Really
Barnes
should have
yet.
been more of that.
In theory, I should just be able to play this up to Bamford and he'll win it.
Bamford.
But he won't head it to his own player. Head it to his Leeds United teammate instead.
Rice with it. Esri Konsa. Mount. Passing it around, looking for the goal
Let's get
that
defended
would
from
put them
Trippier.
ahead.
Right now, there's a chance to get going here.
The curse comes into
Should have the
play.
pace advantage. Passing has to be timed right. It was, but again, the
Oh, he's
physical
given us
battle we
away.
lose. I'm not expecting Madueke to out physical someone like Tellez, but when I see it happen to my players, he's tracking him down here. Mount should be able to breeze past him as well.
It is a decent looking attack
Or
here.
not, as the case appears. But that's good, and here comes Trippier.
Trippier. Crossing
That
possibility.
is a terrible cross from
Well, the
someone
cross
with
came
really
over
good
with a
crossing.
real need to get rid of the ball here. Diogo Jota. Here's Rafinha. Still pushing for what could be a winner.
Fantastic from Shaw.
And credit is due for that good piece of defending.
Well, the
keep
atmosphere
going.
is so tense inside this stadium. But can they find that
pressure on
moment
us.
of magic to win this game?
Ah, it's just an easy tackle though, isn't it? It's just an easy tackle. Oh, no, 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 no. We're not doing this again. Now they're dropping again all of a sudden. Why is that?
Now they've lost it. Phillips.
Cut deep
What
there.
can they do from here?
How are you supposed to break that down?
Trippier.
Even with the extra man
He's waiting in the centre.
on the overload.
Calvin Phillips. Lingard.
There's just no space.
Accurate
No
pass
opportunities.
upon accurate pass. Can he put them in front?
Madueke takes 2 deflections before dribbling into Pickford's hands. Although that could be a mistake, except the header doesn't go where we aim it again. Too many coincidences. I say it every year. Too many coincidences. Watch them score.
There will be 1 minute added.
Watch them score right now.
Milner.
Can't be Phillips. Need to be Phillips. That's the end of the game. That's the end of the game. That's still the end of the game. Thank you.
Well, that's it for
Extra time it is. Tough. Really tough. But there's just no chances. How many saves have made? 1. So you had 8 shots, but Pickford's only made 1 save. It's impossible to break them down.
So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more?
We're okay getting it to out here. It's the only way to split them. And then we just switch it back. But
nice switch of play.
we're bringing them over side to side, and then we just sort of get here and there's nothing more we can do.
It's opening up for them.
Because that's what happens. You just eventually lose it. Like, I don't feel like my team's under any threat. I mean, they're even playing 3-4-3 themselves now. But I don't feel like my team is in trouble.
Here's Mount.
He says before they score.
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely.
See, it's the same scenario for them against our defence. There's no way down. Although this could be a chance for Madueke to get away. It's only Azpilicueta. Can we drive past him? Or can we get mad lag on squad battles where there is no other person we're connecting to? Sorry, but again, too many coincidences. Has the game just lagged on its own to stop me scoring? Looks that way.
Milner. Acres of space for the Magpies.
Goal kick, yep.
Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here. Kent.
That's good. Come on, come on. Get a touch in there to Kent. That's good from Kent. That's a good ball. Bamford, this is why we brought you on. How is Gabriel Jesus out jumping Phillips?
Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here.
Half time and extra time. Oh, we're going to have our first penalty shootout. Still in control, but still not causing any chances to make saves. I might just mix it up. Since they're playing 3-4-3, we'll try and go 3-1-4-2 just for this last period. Although the worry is that obviously we do that stupid thing where we dive into the box again. Chance for Kent and ready. And there is a gap there if we can find Madueke, but the pass, well, I had to put that much power on the pass to get it through. I think that meant the heavy touch was inevitable. Good from Kent though. Now Trippier, round the back is Shaw. This is what we wanted. Does leave us susceptible to plays like that.
Mount. Tension building, still level.
What a tackle from Stones. Brilliant from John Stones. And now there's space on the outside for Trippier. The pass is poor. You expect better from John Stones.
Azpilicueta. Using space on the opposite flank now.
That's good. Now Kent with a chance. Bamford. Back to Kent. Has he got the pace to get in behind Telles here? Looks like he does. Can he find the right pass? It's Lingard! I just put a little bit too much on the cross, man. I couldn't find Bamford like I intended.
I just can't see them getting another one now.
Better from Rice and Madueke. But Kent takes another really heavy touch. And now they have a chance. An AI lunge. Are you serious? And a rebound. brilliant from Shaw.
Well, spot on
Kent,
with that challenge.
Bamford. Good hold-up play from him. Lingard looks for Trippier. He needs help. He's got nothing left in his legs. They're trying to get to the back post for him. But he needs support now. Lingard. There's a ball on for Kent. Ryan Kent with the shot, and it's off the bar again. Of course it is.
Mopping up defensively.
Of course it is.
Together then, these two sides, and
It just won't go in, will it? Whatever.
and this will test the mentality of any footballer. Can he get
Penalties
the
are just a
better of the
lottery,
keeper?
aren't they? So, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll save every single one. They normally do.
Mental preparation is such a big part of this.
Yeah. Doesn't matter where I go. They'll just dive the right way.
Will he be able to keep
Yeah, go
the
down the middle.
demons at bay?
He'll save it. Oh, no.
As straight as an arrow.
Well, we got one. Now we have to save again. Well done, Dino.
Composure
Check in
is
middle
so
again.
important under these trying circumstances.
Nah, of course not. Of course not.
It all falls on his shoulders. If he scores, they win.
Yeah.
And the penalty to win it.
Just,
Well, what a penalty.
Just got no
this is.
chance.
He was under so
just got no
much
chance.
pressure.
No, that's two squad battles we've lost
Really
now.
well.
Can't even skip the replay. No fault of my own. Did everything right. Just at the moment, it's really tough to break down these teams. I think what we'll do is... Do these end on Monday? Let's update the opponents firstly. So this is what we want. We want the teams that aren't built yet properly. They're still top 200. That's interesting. Competition ends 2 days, 15 hours. That's fine. So for the remaining couple of games, I think we'll just do it like this. Yeah. All remaining squad battles will just refresh. What I am going to do though is I'm going to flip back to the original setup. We're going to play like that for this game. There they are. Still feel like we need a bit more creativity, maybe going for players like Lingard and Kent this time. And Maddison. Having 3 actual creative style players in the team will make a difference.
And hello to you from
Time will
the
tell.
home of football here in London, Wembley Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham
We have to take
United
some with a pinch of
midfield
salt
man,
as well,
Stuart
because
Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its
our
billing.
opponents are going to be a
And
little
I'll
bit
tell you
worse.
what, Stuart, this should be enthralling.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would
Blimey.
always tell us before kick-off, earn the
Pedro
right to play.
Gonçalves.
If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space
So we're
to show
sacrificing
your
a little bit of
ability.
pace for a
I'm
bit
sure
more
that's being
skill this
echoed by
time.
the coaches here today.
James Maddison,
But
a tremendous vision. Plenty of options. Lingard. Shaw.
Lingard, that's brilliant. That's what we like to see. I hope it again. Pinch of salt, pinch of salt. You just don't know, do you? You don't know if it's because of the weaker chemistry. If it is, then fine. We'll just stick to the worst team every round. That's good from Ings already. Let's dive through. Power away. Schulz is not going to catch him. It's Danny Ings. He's got the improved finishing. Much better.
So 2-0 now. Egan. He's given us away.
Oh. Oh, I expect better passing there. See, this is why I'm looking at Kane.
Payet.
I feel like Kane would have made that pass. I know he's...
And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves.
Ings is still a very good card, but we do need that.
Can he find the angle?
Star striker. That's good from
Really
Maguire. That's what we want from you.
interception.
Now a chance to break. Good from Ings again. Don't know if this team has just set to a high line, but they're getting caught out every time at the moment. Lingard still
Teammate available. And
put
his
wide by
eyes
Ings.
lit up in anticipation of his third goal of
Bit
the
better from him
game.
from there.
Well, the way he's finished today, that was a decent chance. But you just sense the hat-trick is coming.
Dempsey. The Magpies pushing forward with options available.
Poor marking.
Great opportunity. Absolutely
That's
spot
fantastic
on with
from
that
Maguire.
challenge.
Now a chance to break. Ball over the top from Calvin Phillips. There's the physical again. Another reason why we want someone like Kane. Those extra physicality stats. Good play from Kent. This is Shaw again.
Shaw.
Ings back to Shaw. Oh, couldn't quite find Trippier. Now we do leave ourselves a little bit exposed. Phillips in well. Oh, that's very poor from John Stones.
And threading it forward.
Offside?
Payet. And
No.
options in the centre.
There's that timing on the tackles. And now Kent is away. Everyone who's ever played FIFA knows about Ryan Kent's pace on the break. And there's a massive gap. We see again, the opposition's done it this time. They've dropped too deep and Kent's punished them.
The lead just gets bigger.
Did you see how deep that defensive line dropped? Oh my word. It's just too easy to get through like that. That last team must have had their team set up in a way that that can't happen.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition.
Look at them just drop with
So
Ings.
quick to get out from the back, and then the finish
Far
is
too
very
easy for
simple
Kent to
the
get
end.
in.
That's
Quality
a good
finish
goal.
though. Justifying his selection back in the
Three
team.
goals without reply.
Good from Kent again. There's that space down the outside again, and he's in again.
Wants to attack from the wide areas.
They're not going to catch him. Ryan Kent! Not quite. Maybe I could have squared it to Lingard. Maybe. Fantastic from Stones. Lingard, good first touch. Control.
Well, no surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the
And
possession.
good skill as
and have
well.
used it really well today, particularly in the
Trying to
midfield
do a little bit of
areas.
L1
And
dribbling.
I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Ooh, that's good from Pedro Gonçalves again. He's done Shaw twice like that now.
Looking confident with the ball at his feet.
Good timing again from Stones. Would have liked the correct player to make the next
Pedro
play, but
Gonçalves.
seems like that's the way to stop the AI. You need to give them that space to do their little bits of skill, and then you deal with it then.
Over it
That's not a
comes.
threat. Shouldn't be a threat anyway.
Still not clear. Oh,
Good
a
strike from
save
Payet,
right
good
into the
save.
top drawer.
Madison.
Super stop.
Ings, very good hold-up play from Danny Ings.
And
Releases
clears the danger.
does not release Trippier.
Payet.
I had to take two switches to get that to Maguire.
Oh, good defending to stop a decent looking attack.
Play from Madison. Ings now holding it up again. Use Trippier to then release Kent.
Trippier.
Madison's made a good move as well.
Trippier.
Just have to hold it up in the end.
Here's Danny Ings.
Ings. The ball out wide for Shaw.
Shaw. Options in the middle.
Lingard. Ings. Chance to hit the finesse shot.
Well, not too far away at all, but getting underneath it ever so
Been really
slightly.
hard. I have been trying to work finesse shot opportunities because I've heard of how good they are. Someone with high shooting and the finesse shot trait. I expect a little bit better there from Danny Ings, but maybe my aim was off.
Almost at half-time,
Good from
and
Stones.
they're making home advantage count. I think it's
Shaw
fair
keeps
to
it
say.
in.
Stuart,
Lingard.
your thoughts?
Good
Well, what a
turn.
first half performance this has been so far. They look like
It seems like that's how
scoring
you're supposed to dribble.
The positional rotation, the ability
Much
of
better
players
pass
to
from
run
Stones
with the
this
ball,
time.
and the
Shaw's
passing has been
intervenes though.
brilliant. Let's hope we see a similar display in the second 45.
Does Trippier still have the long throw? Let's just test that out. He does. Good. That could come in handy one day.
Stones.
Stones. Shaw. Lingard. Shaw again.
How about the cross?
Lingard again. Maddison.
With it.
Phillips. Ings. Lingard. It's probably the best bit of play we've put together so far.
A real threat. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here.
Good from Maguire.
Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming.
Sat them in again. Kent's round the outside.
Will it happen?
Brian Kent. Back in for Ings. Not quite.
And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages.
It's good play.
Good-looking move, this. Pulls it back.
Well in, Maddison. Are we going to blow the whistle, F, or are we just going to wait for him to score? I think we're going to wait for him to score. Well in, John Stones. Finally we get the half-time whistle. 3 minutes in. Found this game a bit more comfortable, but we are playing against weaker opposition. It looked like they were dropping off again then.
Stones. Now Lingard.
That's clever play. This is short. He's got a man round the back. It's Kent! Oh, not quite. Lingard in well, finds Maddison. His sort of range.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
That's why you have Maguire in the team, to win those challenges.
Vladimir Koval. Yves Bissouma has it.
Good from Phillips, forces them out wide. Here's Payet again.
The delivery.
Full switch of play works. So foul.
Pedro Gonçalves.
Oh, what a reverse. Even I didn't see that. Bamford trying to work a shooting opportunity, but Maguire again showing his physical prowess. Could be a chance for another break here. Shaw. Looking for that ball for Kent again, and it's Schulz again. The ball is looking on. It is looking on.
Lascelles. Lewis Cook. Yves Bissouma has it.
He goes from Carl's again. He's trying to flick it past me again. Yeah, there's no match for sure. And that's quick play. They stepped up on us there. Perhaps that's what it is. Are they on pressure, possession loss or something? Ah, it's a poor pass from Maddison. I think Ings has just about got the legs to get there. He's going to have to play it back into Shaw. And all the way back to Stones, unfortunately, this time. Maddison.
James Maddison. Good pass.
Kent. Nearly.
Well, not the greatest
Tried
pass.
to outfox the AI there with that one. Payet seems incessant on doing a skill every time he gets the ball.
Payet. Patrick Bamford. And possibilities here.
Clouds again.
Determined.
Still no way round Shaw for him. Maddison.
High pressing at its best.
Lingard.
Well, the counter chance looks very real.
There's that dropping off again.
Oh, that's an
It's allowed Kent in. Kent again! Good save, Buffon.
Well, what a save that is. He was...
Ben White on in midfield? I don't think so. I think what we'll do is we'll take Lingard off and we'll give Madueke another run out. And we'll put Brandon Williams on in the midfield for... Brandon Williams? What am I on about? Harry Winks on in the midfield for Madueke. For... Whoever I took off, Maddison. Blimey, having a shocker.
Both managers deciding this is the time to
Looking
change
for Maguire
things
again.
around.
Here is Maguire. Good save, Buffon.
It looked as though it might be going in. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again.
What do I want to do? I want to play it like there. And I want him coming in on it.
He's driven in the corner.
Bit like that.
And still a chance. Well,
That's
what
more
an
like it.
opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Play out as well. Trippier, sure. Madueke, Winks. And Ings! Good save, Buffon again.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
In towards Maguire. What a save, Buffon.
He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it.
Sure. Ings! Not going to keep that one out. Pressure tells in the end. It's a hat-trick for Ings as well.
We're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago.
What we can't afford to do is get sloppy and concede like we did in the first game.
Bamford.
That's
And here
clever
now
play.
is Lewis Cook. Rashford
That's a
unable
brilliant
to hold
tackle.
it.
Now Madueke could be clear. Plays it well with Winks, and he's got Ings on the shoulder, but it's good defending from Egan. He got his body across. That's what I'd like to see my defenders do a little bit more of.
Been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
That's good from Trippier. Chance to get Kent away if we can play the passing right. It's Kent, Phillips. Use Madueke instead. Madueke is away. He's got runners with him. Kent, it was supposed to go to Winks the first time. Trippier in well. Kent again. Can't find Madueke with that pass. Long ball tactics now. With our defence, we should be handling them just fine. Good skill from Kent. Wins the free kick.
The referee wasn't going to let that go. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.
Phillips. Oh, that's sloppy from me. I got caught out by them pressing. We want that fourth. We want to wrap it up.
Nico Schultz. On to Lascelles.
I would much rather take 4-0 than 5-1, so let's make sure we keep it to 4-0 right now. It's a good build up here.
Dempsey. Barker.
It's all about keeping that shape.
Chance here.
DDA seems to be coming. And Stones just heads it onto Icardi. Very casual. It's a great pass from Maguire to find Shaw. Shaw's overrun it. And they're looking for a ball in behind here for Icardi. And he's offside.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there.
Let's not risk it. Let's drop into our other final shape, our 5-back, our new ultra defensive setup. Although, can we drop Madueke in behind here? Not quite. 2 minutes of added time. Payet, who's tried to get round Trippier all game, has without success so far.
John Egan.
So there's going to be one last chance. And they're not going to get it. 4-0 win. That's going to be a lot of points for us. It's going to be a lot of points for us. Well-earned points as well. That's what we like to see. Pushes up into a gold one as well. Be some solid rewards on Monday morning with that. Also pushes us close to 20k coins. Right, what else did we accomplish there? Daily objectives are done, that's good. Season's progress will get us another couple of items that we don't particularly care about. Really, you're going to do a whole pack animation for a ball. Milestones. Stadium development again. Score a volley, it's do. We'll worry about things like that later. What does this say? Win 15 matches on world class. I'm playing on this. Okay, so I've only just unlocked this, so that's fine. We won't worry about them for now. These sort of packs will open up on the web app. If they're not relevant, if they're not player packs, then I'll just get them open on the web app. We don't want to waste any unnecessary time on here. And we've played 5 squad battles, and it wants us to play that. It's only for 500 extra coins. We'll do that when it's more suitable. I don't need those 500 coins immediately. Just double check the store so we haven't missed any packs that we care about. Tifo, pitch, cards, tinted. No. Don't care about any of them. Let's just relist our players if we haven't already. There we go. And we'll play one more game before 6 PM. See if we can get ourselves up into elite now. Let's check our opponents. So that is a team we should beat. However, that is a more suitable team. So we'll take this one on. I think we'll stick with this shape as well. These players work well for the win. Got the clean sheet. Don't fix what isn't broken. Do squad numbers. Once I get full access, there's no point wasting any unnecessary time with squad numbers right now either when you only have 10 hours.
Wembley, the home of football. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And no question,
at least the systems are working well though.
Pulses racing. Stuart, this ought
You
to
see
be
how it
a
works up against the
terrific
3-4-3.
spectacle.
We need to get that extra man in midfield
The
as
best
well.
coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles,
Looks like the AI is a
outrun
bit
your
upset
opponent,
that they lost the last
eventually
game so
you'll get the
comfortably.
space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches
Tackles
here
like that
today.
from John Stones are the reason why. That's a very clever throw-in. Luke Shaw this time with the tackle. Now a chance for our first break. And Maddison looks to drop one in behind Zagadou. And Ings, it just didn't quite work out. Was Zagadou in the other squad? I can't remember. Must have been.
Jairo Riedewald. Now with Peterson. Excellent
Brilliant from
passing.
Shaw. Come away with it as well.
Jesse Lingard.
Lingard. Shaw will draw the man away with him.
And plenty of scope to be creative.
Still
in
Lingard.
that right position.
There we
Body on the
go.
line. But I think we all love players who have that flair for the dramatic, and one
Lingard
such
wins it
player
back
is
again. Great work from him.
Maddison. Stuart, what should
Looks
we
for
look
Ings down the
forward to
middle.
from
This is
him
Danny
today?
Ings.
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest
Brilliant from
attribute
him, but he
is his
just
ability
couldn't
to
quite
combine
get the ball
teammates,
out.
particularly in tight areas, in and around the box. Clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Trippier in well. Rice. Phillips. Maddison. Now we're flowing.
Stones.
Shaw again. Lots of chances coming down this left-hand side early on, but I've slightly overrun that.
In their tracks.
Suso trying to use his pace. Stones gets back well.
How about the cross?
Be wary of that.
And it's gone
Do not have the
behind
quickest
for the
back
corner.
line. Have to watch out for that in future. Can't get caught with
Over it
fullbacks out there.
comes. Well, they can bring it out now.
Speaking of having centre-backs out there, here goes Maguire. Comfortable, a position he's not uncomfortable with playing in real life. Kent just waiting for
Looking
runners.
confident with the ball at his feet.
And then going on his own. Ryan Kent.
Past his man.
Lovely stuff.
Intervention just
Couldn't
then.
quite get it all the way.
In danger.
You put no pressure on, those sort of situations can occur.
Xhaka with it.
I think based on how this has opened up, I am going to switch to the other formation.
Very
I'm going to
adept
get that
at
extra body in
protecting
there.
the ball.
See if we can't break the lines
Looking for that
like we did
final pass. Looking for the goal that
in the
would
game
put
that we
them ahead.
unfortunately lost earlier.
Suso.
Suso's looking a threat. Ridiculously quick feet.
Oh, could be.
And what a save from Henderson to deny them.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Seems if you can actually put skills together,
And now
there
the
can be a
delivery.
threat.
Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that.
Great throw. This is Kent. It's up against Riedewald as well. Has he got enough room to get past him? I don't think he does, but if we can play the ball right.
Good work
It's
from the
poor
back
touch
lines
from
to win
Ings.
back possession.
Now the opposition could be in. Addison. Ings. Luke Shaw.
Shaw.
Driving through. Luke Shaw
Can he
just has to
finish?
find the right cut back. It's Kent! It's not, it's Trippier! I haven't learnt my squad numbers yet, but that is the benefit of having those wide men set to come into the box. Fullback to fullback, Shaw to Trippier.
So the match
Good
is
goal.
restarted. 1-0 here.
And testament that the change of shape has worked.
What a pass that
Now,
that's
can they break
promising.
again? Kent. Ings and Lingard are just the wrong way round, annoyingly. Let's change that. Let's play happen first, though. It's good from Kent again. Sure. Already created one. Ings. Madison. Here is the goal scorer, Trippier, and he finds Madison again.
Well, able to close down the shot. Crossing opportunity.
And he looks for Shaw.
Like the clearance they were hoping for.
Kent in well. That's going to be out. Let's just swap Kent and Lingard. Need the creative players in the middle, off of Calvin Phillips.
Gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick.
Get the pure pace of Kent down the middle. Fantastic play from John Stones. Trippier now releases Lingard.
Into the advanced position.
He's made that run. Keeper just charged off his line there. I looked to chip him, but I just couldn't quite get it out quick enough.
Suso.
Shaw's having none of it now. He's got his confidence up. Here goes Stones on the overlap. Shaw again. Lingard now takes up the wide area. He drives into the space. It's Kent. It's Madison. It's Ings, and it's a phenomenal save from Parra.
He reacted so quickly there.
And over comes the corner.
Ings.
Well clattered away.
Madison. Kent. I look to create another opening down the outside here. Trippier. Lingard. Madison. Shaw. Tried to dummy it around with Kent. Couldn't quite make it happen. Just brought someone out of position there. That was silly. Redmond running down Trippier's side. Ball in. Lingard's covering for Shaw and does the job. Chance for the counter with Phillips. He looks to feed Ings down the middle. Phillips again. Danny Ings. Can Trippier get there? He can. He's already got one. Already almost had a second there. Madison. Kent. Trippier. Phillips. Couldn't find Kent. That'd be half time. Enjoying the system. Working well. We're creating chances. Just not quite putting them away right now. That will change once we start applying chemistry styles to these players, though, because I will be putting things that boost shooting on the likes of Madison and Lingard. Trippier and Shaw have relished this extra responsibility going forward. Here is Trippier looking for Shaw! What a goal! It's reminiscent of the Euros final. Trippier's ball, Luke Shaw on the volley. What a goal that is.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality.
See him there, put his hand in the air. He wanted the ball. The defending is terrible. And what a strike from the left back.
Second goal for them here.
Well, it looks like we have found an additional weapon here. Oh my word! Can we get speedometer on that?
Joel Feldman. Jairo Riedewald. Xhaka with it.
Sure, not afraid to tuck in either. Suso trying to take him down the outside again. Sure, though, he's not having any of it. Ings. Oh, you started to make a run, Kent. I'm sorry. Calvin Phillips doing his job as the sitter. And now driving into the space. Calvin Phillips needs Kent to make a little move. There it is. There he is. It's 3. Carving them open now. Don't know if they've upped their attacking mind mentality because they're losing, but Finding it a lot easier to break them down. Here goes Declan Rice on the overlap. He's not afraid to get involved.
How about the cross?
Ings. Rice
Declan
again.
Rice.
Phillips. Ings. Oh, it's a poor pass, but sure gets there anyway. Kent. Lingard. It's Maddison this time!
He hit it with authority. Close.
Wonderful interplay. Everyone getting involved. Couldn't quite green time it.
Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition.
Yeah, 5 shots on target.
Some really poor defending. Their attacking play has been
Shouldn't be a
excellent.
problem for Stones against Suso, and it isn't, but couldn't quite make the header stick.
Granit Xhaka.
It's going to be cut out from Trippier.
Intercepted it.
Here goes Kent again. And here comes Trippier again. I don't think Shaw's going to be quite up there this time, so Trippier's going to need to do something a little bit different. He looks for Ings! It's brilliant! It's absolutely brilliant. This is what we want to see from this team. It's the best performance we've put in so far. Granted, it's still not against great opposition. Maddison! Worth a go. Give Shaw a rest, give Harvey Barnes another run out. He's lost his place through poor performances. So let's see if he can actually make something happen. You will find that with me on this series. If players underperform, their place is always going to be under threat, because the beauty of having a full England squad is we will have multiple options. Lingard. Jesse Lingard, good save. Trippier carries to keep it alive, gets a corner. Ball in, Lingard. Terrible corner. Lingard wins it back. It's Kent. Ryan Kent. Still Kent! And it's the first time we've hit 5 in a game. It's going to be maximum points on that front for the first time. If we can hold on to this clean sheet, we're looking at a very, very good score.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
Here goes Barnes. Trippier.
Kent. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss.
Heung-min Son is now on, but Declan Rice is saying,
He's lost it.
I don't care how quick you are, you're not as physical as me and you're not getting through. Stones, Lingard, Barnes on the overlap this time. Ings, good hold-up play. Lingard again. Maddison's in space. Kent's in space. Tried to find Kieran Trippier again.
Granit Xhaka. Suso has it.
Stepped up unnecessarily there. That could be costly. Oh, there's that awkward defending again. It's Heung-min Son. He's fooled the keeper. And with an open net, he's not taking it.
And I think the threat has been averted.
Now there's runners everywhere. Kent. Trippier. It's a bit of an awkward pass. But Trippier looks for Ings. Not quite.
The keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Chambers. And Feldman with it here.
Lovely tackle from Trippier now, showing his defensive mindset as well. Son trying to take on Rice again, but not having any joy.
Wonderful jump.
We'll just stick a couple of players on because we can. Put Winks on for Lingard again. We'll give Madueke another run out on Ings.
And a throw-in coming up.
Brilliant from Trippier. I mean, if Trippier doesn't get man of the match, I don't know who will. Maybe Shaw. Barnes, look for Winks.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Deme. Now Son.
Son Heung-min, but it's
Retaining
Declan
possession
Rice.
proving difficult.
And it's just pure strength.
James Maddison.
Maddison. Kent again. Just driving at them. Madueke. Here's
And it's
Winks.
Winks.
And Ken.
Can he take advantage?
Trippier. I think we've overplayed it. We have.
Tackle and did.
Here goes Son again. He can't get round Declan Rice. Brilliant defending from the youngster. Oh, winks him well.
It's a case of just 5 minutes left.
Stones. Not afraid to get involved either. Still John Stones. Madueke. Trippier again. Maddison! Great save.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Trippier's ball in. Stones! John Stones with his first goal. And it's 6. An apt number as it is 6 PM UK time right now.
6-0.
And we can have a little look at what's in store, if anything is in store for tonight, before we head off.
We are going to have 2 additional minutes.
Addison. Oh, a chance of another overload there if we got that right. There could be a chance of a counter though. We can't throw away the clean sheet right at the end. Suso's had a run at Stones here. He's got round him. Oh, it's brilliant from John Stones. What a way to end it. A solid slide tackle from him. 6-0 victory. Back-to-back clean sheets for this team. That surely puts us in elite. Coin boost is running out though, sadly. It does get us well into elite. Pushes us quite well towards Elite 2 as well. Three objectives completed as well. We love to see that. All in milestones. I imagine this is all stadium development stuff. No assist mastery. Gets us a pack. We will open that now. But I don't suppose there'll be anyone that we particularly care about in those. And again, just some more stadium development stuff. What are we missing from this? Score a low shot. I'll try for that. And then win 15 matches. Fair enough. 10 things in the store, although I think all of them are cosmetic other than just that one. They are. So this will round off today. Actually, before we do that, we'll just check if there is anything extra. I highly doubt it. I don't think they put things like SBCs in. They have! They put in marquee matchups. Interesting. First set of marquee matchups are in. Not particularly good packs. So we may or may not do them. If I do them, I will do them off stream and then open them on stream. Anything else? No. Objectives. Early access. Here we go. Play 3 matches in New Beginnings. Co-op. Early access pack. Don't think I'll have anyone to play co-op with. I might do. Assist using midfielders in 4 separate squad battle matches. Play 4 rivals matches using a starting squad containing... We've got 6 days to do it, so I'll actually be able to do this once full access is out as well, so that's good. Win 4 in New Beginnings, score 10 in New Beginnings. So that looks like something that has come out. Let's have a little look at that in the friendly section. One bronze, 1 silver, 1 gold. Loans max 5. Okay, so it looks like the loan rule's still going to be in effect. Silver should be fine. We'll obviously just use Twanzebe. The bronze will be slightly difficult. We'll have to figure that one out. I think we still have a midfielder that's bronze. But let's wrap the day up with this 75 to 83 pack. Thank you all so much for watching today. I will be back on in a bit, I believe. We are going to get... Is that Avila? It is Avila. And Chadley. 2 untradeable players for the club. Thank you for watching. We'll be back soon.